Okay, so updates. I guess I'll just do all of the Dysons. So let's start off with the V7 SV11. So I got the HEPA filter in, installed, piece of cake. There's videos out there. Engineerable, I think, was the one I watched, and so this is good to go. Other than, since this is kind of sucking in, actually, I contacted Dyson, and they the system was down to verify if I already had it registered. So, and they said they'd register it for me, and it might be free. So this cyclone section is what would be replaced. But basically, this is pulling a vacuum here now. So my thought is carefully gluing around the edge with like super glue, maybe sodium, baking soda inside of like some plastic. Stick it on kind of taut so it gets really tight, but just comes in enough to where it glues itself on the edge, and then leave it, and then maybe fill that in with like epoxy after that, so it'd get kind of the smoothest inner contour surface that's similar. But I can already see like a couple of these, like this spot here, there's I'll have to kind of pry that out once I glue it to get it even. Like I'm gonna have to kind of manipulate a little bit some of the little pieces so they're glued perfect before I do that. But anyways, this one's good to go. Charger's good, everything's good. This one, the battery, had one cell that was bad, but besides that, I don't know what the deal is. There must be something where the batteries are picky, and sorry, not batteries, but the charger's picky, and it just doesn't charge anymore. So I needed to assess this battery pack. Maybe, you know, they'll sell new battery packs for like $75 or more. Now, so basically, the V6 is going to be my first mod. So I'm pretty sure what I'm going to do is, I still, you know, it's hard to not want to troubleshoot this board and see what's wrong with it so I can fix it. So I do have good cells. The odds are I'm just not going to, and I'm thinking I might save these clips. So I almost kind of think I want to do like a like-for-like battery pack, and I'm not going to use the old exterior shell because I still want to save all this. But I kind of want to use these clips. So we'll see. And then the trigger, I'll have a switch, like a reed switch, something, a high current switch, so I can it'll take the current from these. I gotta verify 5 amp hours what the max is, but I can do that, so then I can verify my switch is rated enough. Then, when I first contacted Dyson regarding was the DC56. Side note, I found a Dyson in the trash bin dumpster when I was dumping trash over at my mom's place. I almost pulled it, but I told myself don't. But take this. I saw the brush was there, and it was like brand new looking. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So it looked like somebody had thrown out most of their apartment because they had a bunch of stuff in there, but they had I should have grabbed the Dyson, but it's not the model with the filter. So it's like kind of a taller cyclone thing, and I figured I want ones with a filter, so when I do on the Kirby, which probably won't be that Kirby, I probably won't do it on the G4, but that when I do mod the G4, this is like super tangent now, I want to have that DC41, DC40, DC65, or up 13 cartridge, and it's a post filter. This one doesn't have a post filter, but I wound up charging the battery. So the batteries are all good. They all charged up. I at least got up to 24 volts. And for some reason, this charger won't charge that battery. Or it looks like it's brand new and that charger doesn't work. So, I don't know. I'm kind of at the stage of the battery's good. Well, check this out. Max. So it's good now. So no more. Yes, I guess I hit it. You know, so it's good. But I figured I'd keep it plugged in just to see, but I don't see any indication of anything going on. So, it could be like this battery, but it's not. All the cells are good. And the output of the battery, this one, the output of the battery was 0, even with a good cell put in. This one, the output's exactly what I measured on the battery. So maybe the charge, but the charge controller's all in there. So I'm like, once the battery, you know, Dyson said to change the battery. So I'll get another battery just to verify. But I'm going to be pissed if that charger's no good. So that was almost new price, but I got a little discount, but it's old, you know, maybe new old stock, but still, at least it's a Dyson. That'll suck if it doesn't work, because I read those do fail. So we'll see. I'll probably get another battery, which I shouldn't. I should hack this one out. But my thinking's like, this will be the DeWalt. This will be the extra capacity. But I got to figure out how I can get hopefully I can figure out how to get this type post filter so I can get a HEPA filter on the back end. And I like this one because it's the smallest compact design. It's a lot smaller. So I kind of want to have this one in the car. I guess since it's outside I don't need a HEPA filter, but I think it'd be nicer to have a post filter. And so yeah, I'd probably try a post filter on this somehow. Which is going to have to be like the D6, unfortunately. V6. So, because it's not like this design where, actually this design's better, easier to get the post filter installed. This has got that whole assembly which has got to be replaced. So, this one will be interesting to see if I can mod like this, because I probably won't find anything with a HEPA filter like that. But yeah, so I don't know. I guess next up, I've been rambling. New battery pack to verify the charger is good or not. And I think with that, I can just return the battery pack. It's no big deal. Worst case scenario. So maybe I can find somebody who has one and test out too. But anyways, otherwise, she's good to go. She's good to go. I actually tested the 2 leads. So I could solder on now and just go right to DeWalt with a switch on the battery pack. So that'd be quick and easy. Just switch the battery pack and it turns on. But I want to I'm going to do photogrammetry or a 3D scan this next Monday, the Fab Lab, the battery pack for the V6, and then 3D print. First design a 3D print to where I can have this switch pressed down on a switch. I think it'd be better. Some mention using a transistor, like a relay, to switch the higher current. I could do that potentially also, but it seems just so much easier. Just if I've got the switch, I do. So just use a higher current switch. So that should be pretty much all. I was wondering with the V6, I ordered an adapter so I can use the V6 attachments on the V7. I don't know if that adapter has like a pass-through, so I might need to hack in some connection so the electricity passes through, because technically you can connect them riggery, and this battery will power these attachments that are powered, so it can be done, but for like the cheap adapter, it doesn't look like there's power running through, so it'll be interesting to see if I can modify, you know, find a part like here it's got the male-female connection, and then take those connectors and hook them up with the adapter so that can pretty much just streamline powered attachments like no problem. But yeah, anyways, okay, other than that, that's what I can think of. Be safe, stay healthy, and until next time, learn something new, and Christ be with you.